Hello and welcome to what can possibly be the last episode of my Serbian play of Crusader Kings 2. Right, so let's finish this. We're waiting for this Croatian war to end. What is this war about? War for Croatia. I can't tell you to stop. Religion. We are actually gaining for majesty. How much, by the way? Imperial. Feudal administration. Now this is kind of weird. Majesty level 5. Majesty is level 3, it can go to level 4 in the not so distant future, and level 5 maybe with the next ruler. Lovely. I'd say this was a long campaign. You still did not rebel here. I was hoping to fix the border goal with you. Still very threatening though. People are trying to kill me. What did you do? Oh, for the love of. You're trying to claim Croatia from my marshal. He should be dead by now. Troublesome peasants and I became paranoid. Wait, am I not diligent already? Whatever. Yeah, and the realm prospered. That did not give me one stewardship. Yes, it did. Okay, that's nice. Now we have enough to support all the castles we got here. It's a good thing too. Well, there is no use for doing that. Castle walls. No, we are waiting for this one. A new castle town. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, yeah, we actually don't have enough technology for castle walls. Amazing. We could build barracks here, good. Yeah. Military training ground. Yeah, that will suffice. And here, go with stables. Okay, looks strong enough. The research you conducted in your observatory at night is proving deeply fascinating. You could push your studies further, but you need to purchase more equipment for this to be meaningful. I must move forward. Okay, what should we do with you? How about diplomacy? Soon prospers, more people prosper, and we are just amazing. And Croatia is the one who's actually doing bad for us. And you are attacking those guys? Why? No, you just beat them out. Okay, that's good. Oh, and she's sick. Please don't die. Oh my god, please die! A little reading? No. I'm already paranoid, there is nothing I need to prove. How many troops do you have? 3,000. And you? 3,500. Wow, you have a lot of prestige. Please die! Okay. Go with stables here, I guess. We said it, those 4 are the ones we need to upgrade first. Then we'll move to the others. No, don't do anything stupid. You know, how good is this guy? Yeah. Yeah, he's fine. Let's seek out the vassals that hate me. It's only those 2. You're the king of Ruthenia. I'm going to send you here. Make good with Ruthenia. In the meantime, you, sir. Maybe. There's nothing I want to do with this one. Could grant him independence. The studies you have conducted in your observatory have convinced you that there are many strange things beyond the known cosmos. There are few sources, and no one to share knowledge with you. However, you have heard of a strange old scholar in an Arabian desert who is rumored to possess a vast knowledge of the world. Go and see him. Yeah, no, I would want to change the position between those 2. No. Stop asking me stupid stuff. Oh, and I'm no longer ambitious. The Necronomicon. You arrive at the Abdu, the strange old scholar Ibrahim. After some persuasion, he invites you in. You speak at length, and he tells you of a scholar, Abdu the Mad, who knew many things of the strange spheres beyond the talks, beings that are not human. You find out about Abdu the Mad wrote a book called the Necronomicon, in which he recorded many strange and unholy truths. Ibrahim says that if he is impressed by your sincerity and desire for knowledge, he can sell you a copy of the book. He tells you to beware, however, as too much intense study of the Necronomicon is said to drive people insane. I must have this book. Okay. Druzhina training ground. Go with barracks. Oh, you finally converted that. Thank you. Now go home and start abducting people. So that's minus 40 because he's not member of the council. He has amazing stewardship powers though. Okay, if I fire him, he's gonna be a little bit annoyed. What are you good at? Marshal. Sorta. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. Please, tell me he's gonna die. Oh, look at that. For some time now, my lover has been avoiding me. She has now visited my bedchamber for several weeks. When I have demanded to know why has she given me nothing to feeble excuses. Today I overheard a couple of her servants gossiping. They said she has syphilis? The poor thing. I'll do what I can for her. Good care. Nice. Okay, which one of you am I going to break with? Sorry woman, you're old. Still younger than me, but you're old. Damn it. If I die before this guy, I'm gonna be annoyed like hell. One has to ask, what the hell do you want? Just let him win. Here, I want him dead. Working in your observatory, you are often disturbed by strange noises and cunningly large insects carrying away smaller pieces of equipment and odd human-like figures spying on you and then disappearing into the night before you can confront them. You really struggle to maintain concentration and get anything done. I must focus. Again stressed. An apostate. Burn him. The country of Luxembourg has been converted. Dragutin, nice. Is that my son who died? Yes. What happened? Oh, for the love of... I don't care about you. What the hell? Lithuanian conquest or something? Why do you people even worship the old gods? Ah. The book you bought from the strange desert scholar has proven quite useful. For gaining new ideas. Sorry, the book you have brought from the scholar has proven quite useful for gaining new ideas and insights in your studies of the stars and what lies beyond. It does, however, contain a quite disturbing text and images, things that lead towards a level of understanding that might make one mad. Not me, however. Majesty level 4, just a little bit more. How much more? 1,000. Who are you? Estonia. Imprison him. New ideas from the Marshal. Oh, great. Oh, come on, guys. It's 140%. Where's my Spy Master? Spy Master? Oh, and my dog died. Ah, finally. He survived. Of course he survived. He's highly suspicious. Why don't you bring him before me so I can kill him? Now go on speed 4, nothing's happening. Another one died. Oh, is it you that died? No, it was another guy. This is quite amazing. What is it that you want? Listen, it's not even that difficult. I just want to end this. Throw them in the dungeons. Plus, it just ransom those people. Ah, my conspirator Vladislav has sent word that the carriage Vladimir is traveling with will soon suffer an unfortunate accident. Thank you, hunchback. Igor, fetch me the brains. Please die, please die, please die. Wait. Oh! Success! He's dead. And peace. Okay, are you still fighting? Is there anyone fighting? Yes. Somewhere. You. Peace with Bavaria. Okay, let's take a look. You're finally certain, absolutely certain. There are things you understand now that lie beyond the ken of normal men. If they knew, oh, if they knew. But the risk of scholars such as you to keep the and preserve such things in secret, least all humanity go insane with knowledge of its own insignificance. Okay, let's go with I'll hide this and dedicate myself to other things. Okay, someone else? Yes. You, sir? No, it's not you. Peace with Novgorod. Come on. Anyone else? No, good. Okay. That's gonna be expensive for everyone. Okay. Elective Gallican, seniority, that'd be great. Elective monarchy. Multi-manager, primogeniture. Why not? One of this must be true. Any held title is viceroyal. All the following must be true, has conclave enabled. Okay. Holder. Late feudal administration. Huh. I could do that, but you know what? Let's go elective. My son, thank you very much. How many people do get to vote on this? Also, Serbia as well. Good, good. It's time. You, sir, are legitimized. You can actually get married now. Here, this woman looks nice. Okay, there's no quick button for do it. Your turn. Wait, how old is she? 11. Ah. 21. You can marry this woman. My boy gets married. Everyone's concerned. We don't care about prestige that much anymore. Who's left? You? 23. This 24-year-old might be a good match. Ooh, there's an attractive woman for you. You know... How about this one? I thought she died. No, it was this woman. I have unlanded sons. Okay, my turn. Let's find a wife for myself. There, she's quick. Yeah, sure. Like I said, it's not that important. My kinswoman. Here, you can marry this man. Whew, finally. So, yeah. It's a pretty decent place to end the episode. I mean the episode, not the episode, the series. And was that actually difficult? Or at least annoying. What, my wife? Your wife, Lovorka, has asked you to consider her for a position of a steward. Okay. Hey, she asked me for it. Oh man, I'm so glad this is finally over with. We have a stable empire. I can actually vote for people. Kings already like this guy. I could imprison you. Yeah, no. I don't think it's necessary. Bulgaria. You can have this. Oh right, my diviner was there. Well, she did well. Well, actually she did not. She did mediocre, considering how good she was supposed to be. She certainly took her time converting that province, and we are all Slavic and we are all powerful, and there's no one who can stand against us now. I could end it with one big war. Well, I can't. Let's open up a Chronicle and see what we did, shall we? Where is it? Okay. This is the Chronicle of House Turov, in which is contained the record of its yearly fortunes, glories and difficulties. So, first one, the High Chiefess Dubrava of Kiev married this guy, Chief of Crimea. Later, went to war against this man, Arnus Ativigia, who... Why can't I move this? Who was a craven apparently, I can see that much for him. Okay, then won the war against this man, usurped the title Chieftain for... what was it? Vastri from Oron, the Guardians. High Chiefess Dubrava of Kiev went to war against Khan Yano of Magyar. Oh man, that was amazing. Going to war against a Khan who actually did not die a Khan. A shame, he died at the age of 46. A Hungarian. The firstborn daughter was born to High Chiefess Dubrava of Kiev. She died at the age of 70. She was born on... well, she was born 770. Quite an eventful year this was. High Chiefess Dubrava of Kiev won the war against this guy. after which she usurped the chieftain costume from him. Then Zhenya the heir of High Chiefess of Dubrava of Kiev died of an infection. This man could have been a magnificent heir. He was strong, genius and attractive. But he was never meant to be. And then she became the crew. And a hunchback apparently. Don't remember when that happened. The army of High Chiefess of Dubrava of Kiev, commanded by Trifon, was victorious in the Battle of Podelesk against the armies of Volhynia. Went to war against High Chief Igor Dragonovich. It's not the same guy. Still, you can understand the confusion, right? He died at the age of 36. The armies of High Chiefess of Dubrava, commanded by this man, was victorious in the Battle of Minsk against the armies of Dragovichia. So, yeah. She went to war, fought a battle, won. Then her husband died at the age of 50 on 8th of March 774, after which she married this man. He was an attractive young man. Okay. After which she won the war against this person. And he was known as the crew as well, so two crew people fought on a battle, which will be known from this day forward. The Battle of the Crew people. No. Well, we need a better name for that battle. The Battle of the Bastards. No. The Battle of the Monsters. Yeah, that might work. After which she observed the title from Igor Fedorovich. Well, no, that's when she won the war. After which she went to war against this person, Dmitry Stefanovich. He was only, well, I don't know. The villagers saw blood raining from the sky in the country of Kosun. After which the war was over. In 778, tens of thousands of crows birds invaded Grobno just before the harvest, causing much damage to the farmers' fields. After which, of course, as you can imagine, she went to war against another person, of Viatic. She won this war 1 year later. He was known as the Just, in a war which would be known the Just versus the Cruel. She usurped his title, and then went to war against a new person, called Vsevolod. He was, again, a young boy when this war started. She won the war and usurped his title. Kiev was attacked by Umnian realm in the Minsk peasants' revolt, under this person, who couldn't stand the cruelty of his mistress. She sent Ruslan to fight the rebels, and won. After which she immediately went to war against Pukoveras, the High Chief of Latgao. High Chiefess, okay, she won the war against Moskva. Did this man die in battle? I don't know. Oh no, so she was at war with two people at the same time. That was the revolt here. This guy was a eunuch. Interesting. Okay, on 782, Chieftain Zubrava of Kiev won the war and observed his title. Voislav, the firstborn son, was born to Chieftain Zubrava of Kiev. He would later die, unfortunately, before realizing his potential. The army of High Chiefess Dubrava of Kiev, commanded by Ruslan, was victorious in the Battle of Slavo against the armies of Moskva. The army of Count Chief Tetsugrava, commanded by Ruslava, was victorious in the Battle of Tver afterwards. And then the war was over. High Chief Inzai of Moskva, the Lion, lost and was killed. Oh, come on, you can't click on him? Afterwards, she went to war against Trajan the Chaste of the Magyar, and quickly won that war, actually. Yeah, it's the same year even. She observed his title from Trajan, then went to war against Jeno of Magyar. And quickly won that war. So wait a second, didn't she went to war against him before as well? So this guy took over, she declared war, won the war. Then this guy took over, she won another war against him. Then this guy took over again, and she declared war on him. The fat. Okay, interesting story actually. Then she went to war against Svardzora of Kravia. And again, Vladimir this time led the armies against him and won. The war was over, and the High Chief of Sverdlov was no more. A dragon was seen in the country of Smolensk. Ooh, that's interesting. 1 year later, an uncommonly great number of children were born this year in Lagau. Vyacheslav Turov was imprisoned in the dungeons of Kiev by Dubrava. Afterward, she went to war against Muscovite revolt. Yes, she took an advantage of a revolt, went to war. Then an army commanded by Svetozar was victorious at Bryansk against the army of this revolt. Kiev was attacked by a Lemnian realm ruled by Svetozar, the effeminate. So this guy won a battle, then revolted against us and lost. She made peace against the Muscovite revolt. Oh, made peace, so she didn't win this war. So Dubrava commanded an army commanded by Mstislav. Oh, we're back to Mstislav. And the Kievian revolt was crushed that year. 790. Another revolt was crushed, this time again by Mstislav. This guy was quite successful. Svetozar of Kievan revolt lost the war against the High Chiefess Dubrava. High Chief Mstislav, husband of High Chiefess Dubrava of Kiev, was offered up in a sacrifice to the ancestors of High Chiefess Dubrava of Kiev on the 5th of June, 790. Yeah, no wonder she was known as the Crew. Went to war against Chief Iznar of Moskva. 791. The earth shook for 3 days in Bursty, killing 200 peasants and priests. The earth shook 3 days in Konstrun, killing 200 peasants and priests. Kind of strange coincidence, really. In 793, High Chiefess Dubrava, the Crew, won the war against Moskva. Dubrava usurped the High Chieftain Ryazan as well. Then went to war against Lesser Poland. Norsemen set sail in their long ships and to trade and raid beyond their northern homeland in ever-increasing number of sailings and beginning of a new age. The earth shook for 3 days in Novgorod as well. Then the war against the High Chief Mstislav of Lesser Poland was over. Dubrava won again. Kiev was attacked by a revolt ruled by Vyacheslav. Kiev was attacked by a Hungarian realm, peasant revolt, ruled by Cornell. Okay, and then Czesław once more fought on behalf of Chista Zubrava and crushed the revolt. Then crushed the other revolt as well, and then the third revolt. Then Czesław, yeah, I said that. Another revolt. This guy lost the war and was executed or was thrown in prison till he was died, or maybe he was actually banished. And the earth shook in 797 once more. An uncommonly great number of children born this year in Vizima. A dragon was seen in the country of Novgorod, Severnsky. No. Okay. Khazaria. So Czesław fought a successful battle against Khazaria. High Chief Zbrava of Kiev supported King Voyaslav of Serbia in a war against his enemies. That was the war against Bulgaria, I bet. The army of High Chief Dubrava, commanded by Nikita, was victorious in a battle of Turkey against an armies Magyar. Really, I'm interested to see when did this guy die. 800. Natural death on May the 3rd, 801. Great man this was. Okay, let's open the Chronicle once more. The armies of High Chief Zubrava, commanded by Nikita, was victorious in the Battle of Severny against the armies of Bulgaria. A river flooded part of Tver in the spring. Villagers saw blood raining from the sky in the country of Bryansk. And Dubrava went to war against Serbia that year. Then a great victory by Dubrava, commanded by Shaman Yaromei of Yarev in Galich. He was attacked by peasant revolt, ruled by this person. The war with Serbia ended, so Dubrava of course became the queen of Serbia. Serbia was attacked by an Avar realm of over peasants revolt. That's the second peasant revolt that year. The armies of King Dubrava of Serbia, commanded by Kaya, this is a new guy, 14 marshal, was victorious. Against the peasant revolt, this person was killed. And then the second revolt was put down. It was commanded by Kaya once more. Yabku, Ovian peasant revolt, lost the war against Queen Dubrava, Serbia the crew, okay. Commanded by Kaya, was victorious in the Battle of Belgrade against the armies of Serbian revolt. Voyaslav, the heir of Queen Dubrava of Serbia, died from venomous snakebite on 11th of May, 807. Oh my, so he was actually assassinated. That's when the peasant revolt was crushed. Actually, it's a Serbian revolt, it's not a peasant revolt, this. This person lost the revolt against the queen, and of course, as she was known at the crew, there was no doubt that he was going to die. Turov usurped the high chiefdom of Kavruna from clan Tulu. Interesting. Star fell from the sky and Pereshchen, killing 3 cows. Interesting, actually, that's very cool. Tens of thousands of crow birds invaded Tarunu just before the harvest, causing much damage to the farmers' fields. In 813, the armies of Queen Dubrava of Serbia, commanded by this person, High Chief of Chernigov, was victorious in a battle of Presenchev against the armies of Magyar. King Dubrava of Serbia was offered up in a sacrifice to the gods on 10th of August, 813. Her grandson Rodislav succeeded to the throne of the kingdom with a grand ceremony in the Kiev tribe. And there was the first king of Serbia. Serbia was attacked by Bulgar realm of Moldavs, ruled by High Chief Belkin of the Sedusa. King Radoslav of Serbia tried but failed to imprison High Chief Belkin of Moldova the Seducer, causing him to come out in open rebellion. The King Radoslav of Serbia successfully led his armies attacking Olivia from the enemy, and then successfully led his armies taking Katara from the enemy, after which he attacked Ophius and took it. The army of the king, commanded by Radoslav, was victorious in the battle of Telagov against the armies of Magyar. Lazar, the father of King Radoslav of Serbia, died of poor health on 20th of April, 815. King Radoslav of Serbia successfully led armies taking Mesembria, and then the war was over. King Radoslav had won. Serbia was attacked by the Hungarian realm of peasant revolt ruled by Elmer. The revolt was quickly crushed that same year. King Radoslav led an army and take Sugrov. Then went to war against King Derek of Pannonia. Ooh, that was a great war, I remember this one. King Radoslav of Serbia successfully took the cities of Spiš. Dubrava, the firstborn daughter, was born to King Radoslav the same year. He named her Dubrava after his mother. She was murdered apparently. Then the Serbian conquest continued as the king led armies taking Abov from the enemy. Then successfully led the armies taking... I can't actually... Staroraliachli. Yes. And then they took Pest, after which Vac, and then Pest again. Oh, I guess... yeah. Then take Sanat, after which Fajar, and then Osterholm, after which he attacked Parakrom, then Nagosbat, then Sopron, and then he usurped the kingdom of Pannonia from Majomir. The King Radoslav of Serbia was victorious in the Battle of Rama against the enemies of the Bulgarian revolt, commanded by Joran of Bulgarian revolt. Who is Joran? King Radoslav then went to war against Chief Ljutosmil of Kavruna. Ashishman, interesting. Then he won the war. Well, sure. He was victorious in a battle against Khazaria, commanded by Khan Kuzwick of Kazan. Serbia was attacked by a Serbian realm of Rashka, ruled by High Chief Radoslavo. King of Serbia tried but failed to imprison Radoslavo, which led to the aforementioned revolt, and an army led by High Chief Yaren II of Transylvania was victorious in the battle against High Chief Radoslav. Then another fight in Persian against the peasant revolts resulted in the end of the revolt years. The army of King Radoslav of Serbia, commanded by High Chief Ostro of Estragon, was victorious in the battle against Olivia, against the armies of Rashka. The armies of Serbia against Rashka, okay. With no land left, King Radoslav had won. High Chief Radoslav, yeah, they had the same name, was taken prisoner and then executed. Serbia was attacked by the Bulgarian realm, Serbian revolt ruled by Ljubosmis. King Radoslav of Serbia successfully led his armies and took Kavruna, then attacked Silistria, and then Kalyakra, then Thames. After which Serbia was attacked by the Bohemian realm of Nitra, ruled by High Chief Derek. King Radoslav of Serbia tried but failed to imprison this person, which led to the war. The army commanded by High Chief Boros of Pest was victorious in the battle in Galicia against the armies of Nitra. King Radoslav of Serbia successfully led his armies and took Kemar, and then Zvolev, and afterwards Lipovsky, and then Steremark. Epestian followed, then grass, and then the war was over. After which the king of Serbia went to war against Lithuania. No, wait, that's Lithuanian revolt. He won that war and usurped the chiefdom of Sadomiers from Avias Kalyaks. King Radoslav of Serbia went to war against Chief Ivanes of Senj. King Radoslav of Serbia successfully led his armies and took Senj, and then took Brej, and the war was over. Was victorious in a battle of Grodno against the armies of Grodno, commanded by Chief Milas of Grodno. King Radoslav of Serbia went to war against Chief Maliz of Grodno. Grodno tribe. Yeah, we took that and won this war. He usurped the chiefdom of Grodno and then married this woman, Asluk, daughter of Pender of Spelad. Stanislav, the firstborn son, was born to King Radoslav of Serbia. He was a bastard, by the way. Serbia was attacked by a Serbian Belgradian peasant revolt. The Bulgarian peasant revolt fell very quickly. King Radoslav of Serbia went to war against Sergium of Byzantine revolt. Ah! This is interesting, actually. And then Svialot. I guess this war ended inconclusively. King Radoslav of Serbia, through deeds of character, came to be known as the Scholar, after which he was successfully led his armies of Tropter, and then Holmror, and then Tikavin, after which he took Poskovo. King Radoslav was victorious in the battle against Ladgoda against the armies of Sviatopolk, commanded by King Sigurd of Sviatopolk, and that was the end of the war that year. Serbia saw an unusually bountiful harvest this year. All of Serbia, interesting, successfully led his armies, taking Taganrog from the enemy. Serbia was attacked by the Ilmenant realm of peasant revolts. The king of Serbia died of severe stress on 14th of March 1836. His brother Rostislav succeeded to the throne of the kingdom with a grand ceremony in Kiev. Potiata, Propostian peasant revolt, lost the war against King Rostislav of Serbia. He became the first emperor, this man. King Rostislav of Serbia married Kerdava, daughter of Chief Shiki of Yaroslavl. Strange and wonderful serpents were seen in Peroslav Zalinsky. Serbia was attacked by Serbian realm host ruled by this person. King Radoslav, through his deed, came to be known as the Cleansing Flame. If that's not a great name, I don't know what it is. After which King Rostislav of Serbia won the war against the host and went to war against King of Poland. Queen Mother Dubrava, the mother of King Rostislav of Serbia, died a natural death on 24th of June 840. The army of King Rostislav of Serbia, commanded by Alp, was victorious in the Battle of Lower Silesia against the armies of Poland, and then was victorious in another battle against the armies of Poland in Alp, and afterward the king led his people to victory in Silesian, and then another war. Okay, another battle. The King Rostislav of Serbia, commanded by Apim, was victorious in this battle. King Rostislav of Serbia, the Cleansing Flame, won the war. Oh! And he became the King of Poland that year. A star fell from the sky and killed 3 cows. An earth shook 3 days in loops, killing 200 peasants. King Rostislav of Serbia converted from Old Slavic to Slavic. Well, you should have said reformed. That would have made a little bit more sense. High Chiefess of Transylvania, a powerful vassal of King Rostislav of Serbia, converted from to Slavic. The Great Conversion of that year. During 845, this one converted. So did this person and this person. I'm just looking for something interesting. King Rostislav of Serbia led the reformation of the Slavic and copied the legends were spread and read everywhere to honor Radagast. Serbia was attacked by a Hungarian Old Slavic uprising, ruled by Joseph, and then Serbia was attacked by a Bulgar, Chief Bakchis. The revolt ended. King Rostislav of Serbia successfully led an army and take Lukomorie. And then this guy died. And this person converted from Slavic to Slavic, High Chief Albert. Serbia was attacked by a Bohemian realm of Serbian revolt, ruled by Albert. King Rostislav successfully took Zloven and then Lipovsky, and afterwards Kiev. Serbia was attacked by a German realm, Catholic uprising, by Derek. The armies of King of Serbia, commanded by Puciana, was victorious in a battle in Pest against a Serbian revolt. King Rostislav of Serbia successfully led another war in Thames. This person lost the revolt and was executed afterwards. High Chief of Cilicia, a powerful vassal, converted to the Slavic faith. Albert of Serbian revolt made peace with King Rostislav of Serbia. High Chief Galard, Moldau, a powerful vassal of King Rostislav, converted to Slavic. A goat with 3 heads was born in Chernigov. Yeah, sure it was. Serbia was attacked by Bohemian realm and Transylvania, ruled by High Chief Havio. King Rostislav of Serbia tried but failed to imprison him. So, yeah. He led an army in the Battle of Bihar against the Transylvanian revolt and won this battle. Then this guy, his name is Chief Trifon, commanded the armies and was victorious in Fisher against the armies of Transylvania. Afterwards, this person was obviously killed. Villagers saw blood raining from the sky in the country of Masembria. The army of King Rostislav of Serbia, commanded by Mayor Daglak, was victorious in the Battle of Osterok against the armies of Salzburg, a river-flooded part of Kolchak, in the spring. High Chief Yaroslav of Novgorod, powerful vassal of King Rostislav of Serbia, converted to Slavic. Queen Kardava, the wife of King Rostislav of Serbia, died bedridden and infirm on 7th of March, 858. King Rostislav married another woman, daughter of Vit Triumfovic. We don't know who this person is, but she is a Croatian. Fedor, the heir of King of Rostislav of Serbia, died comatose in bed on 17th of June, 858. I assume he was wounded in a battle. The King of Serbia went to war against Kutgur of Salzburg. He successfully took several enemy cities and won the war. This guy was hungry. Went to war against Chief of Preslav of Limentrans. And oh, I remember this. This is when we actually wanted to become amazingly strong. So let's see. The absolute insanity happened, and Rostislav declared war against Chief Korgur, and then Chief Berislav, then Chief Catherine, and then Chief Albert, and then went to war against the chief of the King of Bohemia. He declared war against Obertietia and Pomerania, and then Estonia, and Chut, and Rostov, then married. Some rulers immediately surrendered. but others had to be convinced. Armies led by this person, High Chief Greg of the Drunkard, won several victories against Pomerania and Littorens and against Bohemia. Actually, Bohemia was led by Chief Porvin, and King Rostislav of Serbia won another war. Okay, we won another victory against the army of Estonia and Obertiria, and then Estonia again. No, that's when we won the war against Estonia and made them a tributary. Won the war against High Chief Karel of Pomerania. King Rostislav of Serbia successfully took Domazets and then ended the war against Domazelic. King Rostislav of Serbia successfully led his armies and took Plzeň and Striferov, and that was the end of the war against Plzeň. The army of King Rostislav of Serbia was led by High Chief Gnek and was victorious in Obertia. Serbia was attacked in Croatian realm by an old Slavic uprising ruled by Boris. Boris was captured and killed. He was a Croatian. Then we won another war led by Ugvar against Bohemia and ended the war, making effectively Bohemia a tributary. Then the armies of King Rostislav, led by Nikita, was victorious in the battle of Kolomna against Chut. Afterwards the Min tribe was attacked and taken, and then Rostoku, the king of Serbia, won the war against Obertia. The old Slavic revolt was crushed. Boris was killed. High Priest Islav, leader of all Slavic faithful, died a natural death on 20th of October, the person who reformed the faith, I believe. So we won another battle in Moskva, and then in Maria, and then in Chut. Serbia was attacked by Lithuanian realm, Lithuania, ruled by King the Blind. So this person attacked us. King Rostislav of Serbia won the war against this high chief, and against Polotsk, and against Polotsk. Yeah. King Rostislav of Serbia was victorious in the Battle of Vilium against the armies of Lithuania, commanded by High Chief Sagonis of Pannonia. So this person attacked me and I won, and I led this army and he led his own army. So two kings clashed. King Rostislav went to war against High Chief Arterias of Rostov and Murom, and then Kurona, and then Livonia, and then Kuronia. Again. He won almost immediately. Serbia was attacked by a Volkhim Red, a host ruled by Stuslav. We won the battle with Livonia. King Rostislav, the Cleansing Flame, won the war against Livonia. This guy was known as the Wise. And we won a battle against the host and made peace with the host immediately. We did not win this, it was a white peace. King Rostislav of Serbia supported High Chief Atomia Rostov in a war against his enemies. The armies of King Rostislav of Serbia was commanded by Chief Rogovod of Psok. He died in battle, I guess. It was victorious in the Battle of Mozyk against the armies of Murom. There, he died. Well, actually no, he didn't. He died a little bit later, in the age of 41. The armies of King Rostislav of Serbia, commanded by High Chief Vorozhov of Great Poland, was victorious in a battle against Uzdao, against the armies of Savaport, and then against Murom, and that was the end of the war against Murom. Then we supported High Chief Ilium II of Livonia in a war against his enemies. went to war against High Chief Turot of Rostov. Queen Ladika, the wife of King Rostislav of Serbia, died natural death on 6th of November, 867. King Rostislav of Serbia had married a new wife called Isadis. She was a low-born woman. King Rostislav of Serbia, the Cleansing Flame, won the war against High Chief II of Rostov, the Holy. Then Rostislav created the title High Chief of Iliavi, confirming his growing power with much ceremony and celebration. Then displayed his great power by founding a new empire, the Empire of Serbia, and then he was known as the first Serbian emperor. A dragon was seen in the country of Maromos. The Emperor of Rostislav of Serbia supported High Chief Valodur of Livonia in a war against his enemies. This guy was not Slavic. So we supported people. The armies of Emperor Rostislav, commanded by Chief Hakia, was victorious in the Battle of Zenglia against the armies of Livonian revolt. Serbia was attacked by a Bohemian realm of Old Slavic uprising ruled by Vorslav. The revolt was quickly crushed. Emperor Rostislav of Serbia died a natural death on 26th of June, 872. That's almost 100 years ago, by the way. His kinsman Bratislav succeeded to the throne of the empire with a grand ceremony in Kiev. A dragon was seen in Bithynia. Serbia was attacked by a Hungarian realm, a revolt led by Mikolos, and the armies of Emperor Bratislav of Serbia, commanded by High Chief Cekek of Moravia, was victorious in a battle against the revolt. That's when the revolt was over. The people of Kiev spoke of seeing strange shapes dancing on the moon. A star fell from the sky in Pereslavo, killing 3 cows. Emperor Bratislav of Serbia went to war against Tirasul in 876. The war quickly ended. The Emperor of Serbia was now known as the Sword of Triglav. A dragon was seen in the country of Thracia, and the earth shook in 878, killing 200 peasants. Then people of Austria claimed to have seen 2 suns at the same time. Yeah, people are stupid. Emperor Bratislav of Serbia went to war against King Marshal of Bohemia and quickly won this war. Bratislav then declared war against Litomeres. And then of Pledze. Oh man, this is kind of tiring just reading those things. Then we won the war against Pledze. Then went to war against Domazets. And won this war. Rodislav, the heir to Emperor Rastislav of Serbia, died of an infected wound on 28th of February 881. Emperor Bratislav of Serbia, the Sword of Triglav, won the war against Serbia was attacked by a Finnish realm, Bel Ozero, ruled by Chief Kalavia. The Emperor Bratislav, the Sword of Triglav, won the war against Chief Khazar of the Min. During that time, in 882, Chief of Bel Ozero, the Evil, lost the war against Emperor Bratislav of Serbia. And then what happened? And then actually Bratislav declared war against Bel Ozero and quickly won that war. Then went to war against Naukawa of Chot, and afterwards usurped the chiefdom Rostov from Knockout, the Momorat. Serbia was attacked by a Serbian realm ruled by High Chief Dagos the Unchaste, because we tried to arrest this person, I bet. Yes. The firstborn son was born to Emperor Bratislav of Serbia. Ah, the firstborn son. That's nice. High Chief Rostislav of Galicia married Kardic, daughter Władyslavich. High Chief Adragos of the Kolea, the Unchaste, lost the war against Emperor Bratislav of Serbia, the Sword of Triglav. Emperor Bratislav of Serbia went to war against King of Lithuania. There was a peasant revolt in Votek and a Serbian uprising in Mahileo. We won the war against Lithuania in 885. usurped the Chiton Sax from Rimglia, the Clavic. Serbia was attacked by a Polish realm of Silesia ruled by High Chief Kazmareks. We quickly put that revolt down and killed this person. Then the army commanded by this dude, called Shaman Dobrogost, won a victory in Silesia. And Upper Silesia, an army led by this person, called Chief Władysmers, the Sword of Perun. Ooh, nice. The armies of Emperor Bretislav of Serbia, commanded by King Iliavi of Ruthenia, was victorious in the battle against Upper Silesia against the armies of Silesia. Then another revolt was crushed. Okay, High Chief of Silesia lost the war against Emperor Bretislav of Serbia, the Sword of Triglav. Mikhailo of Old Slavic Uprising lost his war 1 year later, well, actually a few months later, I guess. Serbia was attacked by a Transylvania, ruled Polish realm of Transylvania. That actually sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? High Chief Ramir. Emperor Bretislav of Serbia tried but failed to imprison High Chief Ramir, which led to this war. An Old Slavic Uprising once more. An army commanded by King of Ruthenia was victorious in a battle in Nitria. Old Slavic Uprising closed the war against Emperor Bratislav of Sword of Triglav. Okay. King Yaroslav of Ruthenia, a powerful vassal, converted to Old Slavic. So did the King of Croatia, apparently. Yeah, the Duke of... King of Croatia also converted. So it was Ruthenia and Croatia. Then Ruthenia reconverted to Slavic, leaving Croatia to fend for themselves. Emperor Bratislav of Serbia went to war against Zdislav of Pomerania. The armies of Bratislav of Serbia, commanded by High Chief Uruk of Greater Poland, was victorious in the battle against Spluk against the armies of Pomerania, and that was the end of the war against Pomerania. Emperor Bratislav of Serbia went to war against Obortidia. Okay, Bratislav supported Bel Ozoro in a war against his enemies. Serbia was attacked by a Lombard realm of Lombardy ruled by King Operto, the monk. Yeah, we know how this ended. Emperor Bratislav of Serbia, the Sword of Triglav, made peace with High Chief of Ovartia. Yeah, we needed to make peace then, to focus on Lombardy. Serbia was attacked by a realm of Old Slavic Uprising. The armies of Bratislav of Serbia, commanded by High Chief Orech of Greater Poland, was victorious in the Battle of Memoria against the armies of the Old Gods, Old Slavin. In Orkus, of Old Slavic Uprising lost the war. The armies of Emperor Bratislav of Serbia was commanded by Rodislav of Galich and was victorious against Lombardy in Aquileia. After which, High Chief Malik of Bax was victorious in another battle in Vazdin against the armies of Bungardi. King Operdo of Lombardy the monk lost the war against Emperor Bratislav of Serbia in 890. In 811, Emperor Bratislav of Serbia went to war against King Zesko of Lithuania. Bratislav of Serbia died a natural death on 8th of September 891. His son Dobrinia succeeded to the throne, the empire, with grand ceremony in Kiev. He could have told what age he was when he succeeded. Wait, is that me? Yeah, that is me. Alright, that's the last war. The Emperor Dobrinia of Serbia won the war against King Muzego of Lithuania, the Accursed. Empress Dagar of Marinia, the mother of Emperor Dobrinia of Serbia, died of depression. 17th of November, 891. Serbia was attacked by a French realm of Catholic uprising ruled by Charles. Charles was quickly defeated. Then an Old Slavic uprising in Zavis. Okay. Emperor of Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against King Belor of Bavaria. High Chief Radoval, the heir of Emperor of Dobrynia of Serbia, was murdered on the orders of Bratislav of Berdik, Mijilevskik, on April the 10th. What happened to you? Yeah, I don't know. You're dead. That's all I know. High Priest Svatopolk, under all Slavic faithful, died of severe stress on 10th of November, 895. King Dazhigja of Karolysha, a powerful vassal, converted to Slavic. Serbia was attacked by a Hungarian realm of Terabovia, peasant revolt by Blats. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by King Chakov of Bohemia, was victorious in a battle in Persagen against the armies of Terevolian peasant revolt. Belas of Terevolian peasant revolt lost the war. King Chekas of Bohemia, a powerful vassal, converted to Slavic. Serbia saw an unusually bountiful harvest this year, 898. In 899, Serbia was attacked by a Bohemian realm, a Serbian revolt, ruled by Genk. King Senk the Holy. Why? The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Svetopolk, was defeated at the Battle of Aquinia against the army of Bavaria. The army of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Nikita. Oh, Nikita is still alive. I actually need to seek this guy out. So, when did you die, mate? 4 years from now. Now, this guy lived a long life. The age of 72. No wonder he won so many battles. Rest well, Nikita. Okay, we're almost done. The armies of Emperor of Serbia, commanded by High Chief Urchek of Greater Poland, was victorious in a battle in Brandenburg against the army of the Serbian revolt. That was the end of the Serbian revolt. Serbia was attacked by a Polish realm of peasant revolt by Karol. Radzislav, the firstborn son, was born to Emperor Droninia of Serbia. He hates me right now. Karol of Sanovsky, a peasant revolt, lost the war against Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Parsbor, was victorious in the Battle of Orcha against the armies of Serbian revolt. Serbia was attacked by a Lithuanian realm, Podilsian revolt, ruled by Kazubas. Yeah, he quickly lost that war. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Parsbor, was victorious in the Battle of Soprod against the armies of the Serbian revolt. This person, he remained king. Serbian revolt lost the war against the Emperor of Serbia. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against Chief Dimitar of Zalumunia, and then went to war against Gemar and Bavaria, you know, the odd stuff. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia won the war against Chief Polim of Kamar. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Milut Selanovich, was victorious in a battle against Belgrade against the armies of Zenichumia. The Emperor of Serbia won a war against Zachumia, I don't know. It's one of those. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, through his deeds and character, came to be known as Emperor Dobrynia the Noble. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Chief Kasa of Glatz, was victorious in a battle against Barkork host. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia won a war against King Guido of Bavaria. King Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against Bavaria of Lithuanian revolt, and quickly won this war against the Lithuanian revolt. Dobrynia Turov usurped the chiefdom of Danzig from Povis von Konkingsberg. Serbia was attacked by a Bohemian realm ruled by Count Pempsil. Oh. No, he's dead now. Count Pempsil lost the war. Oh yeah, the Urchuk 3 days in Ignia. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Chief Kazda of Gauss, was victorious in the Battle of Masembria against the armies of Manam's host in 912. In 913, the armies of Emperor of Serbia, commanded by Igor, was victorious in the Battle of Zauzeria against Ziadopod. King Władysław of Ruthenia, powerful vassal, converted to old gods. Wait, what? He was Slavic. In 915, the king of Ruthenia decided to convert back to Slavic. King Dimitar of Croatia converted to old gods. Sure. He still lives, and he's Slavic right now. Emperor Dobrynia went to war against King Rapilia of Lithuania. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Nikolai Old Kiev, was victorious in the Battle of Taraki against the armies of Lithuania. Serbia was attacked by a Saxon realm ruled by Hogar. Hogar was defeated and imprisoned. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Labard, was victorious in the Battle of Danzig against the armies of Lithuania. This guy died, unfortunate. He was 52. 3. Wait, no, that's my enemy. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia won the war against King Regalia of Lithuania. Serbia was attacked by the Avar realm of Old Slavic uprising, and then by a host. That in 916, by the way, Serbia was attacked by a German realm of Catholic uprising. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia won the uprising of the Old Slavic revolt. Conquered Old Slavic uprising, lost the war, okay. The armies of Emperor of Serbia, commanded by Nicodim of Old Kiev, was victorious in the Battle of Bamberg against the armies of Catholic uprising. That's when the Catholic uprising, the Fat, lost the war against Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, the noble. It was the Fat against the noble. What were the chances? Ooh, there you go. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against Basilius Sapavios of the Byzantine Empire. King Dimitar of Croatia, a powerful vassal, converted back to Slavic, and he's still alive, by the way. King Miloslavo of Lithuania, a powerful vassal, converted to Slavic. Wait, weren't you Slavic before? He died. Who rules this around, by the way? I don't know. Emperor of Serbia commanded... Oh, you're imprisoned. Was victorious in the Battle of Serdica against the armies of the Byzantium Empire. So you led a battle against Byzantium Empire. Oh, we are definitely going to release you right now. In fact, let's release everyone. Yeah, happy? Actually, he's not imprisoned by me. Oops. The Emperor of Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Chief Fyodor of Polotsk, was victorious in the Battle of Spalelos against the armies of the Byzantium Empire. Armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Lithod, was victorious in the Battle of Kampeth against Vitopod. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia won the war against the Basilius Sebastinos of the Byzantine Empire, the Witch Hunter. The Witch Hunter. That's a great name. Okay. Serbia was attacked by a German realm of Nidensburg peasant revolt. An army of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Chief Valerius of Malaysia, was victorious in the Battle of Pesau against the armies of Nidensburg peasant revolt. A river flooded part of Luki. In the spring, Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia won the war against the Lithuanian Byzantium revolt, the Apostle. Dobrynia usurped the chiefdom of Zadar from Kiros Axiudius, and Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against Nicolorus of Byzantine revolt. The army of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Nikolios of Kiev, was victorious in the Battle of Wittenberg against the armies of Dan's host. Serbia was attacked by the Italian realm of Aquitaine peasant revolt, ruled by Alkid. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia, commanded by Chief Karatas, he died, was victorious in the Battle of Ligondus against the armies of Byzantine revolt. You know, those battles can be a little bit better described, I feel. Who fought those battles? We know. Who won? We know. But who was wounded? What happened to that battle? That would have been interesting. Peasant revolt was crushed in 925. High Priest Vodovar, leader of all Slavic faithful, died a natural death on 20th of July 925. Serbia was attacked by a German realm, peasant revolt. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia the Noble won the war against Lucius the Byzantium revolt. This guy. He wasn't an emperor, revolt or anything. Wait a second. Oh right, so this guy died, this boy inherited him, and now he's grown up. The armies of Serbia, commanded by Nicolia of Kiev, was victorious in the Battle of Ostrog against the armies of Austric peasant revolt. The war ended. Head Chief Yaroslav declared a great holy war, wherein all faithful Slavs would go to help conquer Germany from the Catholics. Emperor Dobrynia supported High Priest Yaroslav in the war against the enemies. Serbia was attacked by the Roman realm peasant revolt. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Yaroslav of Janti, was victorious in the Battle of Genzno against the armies of Sviatopod. The army of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Chief Izangiev of Pskov, was victorious in the Battle of Leningen against the armies of Germany. The Great Holy War, declared by Yalo, ended with a successful conquest of Germany from the Catholics. Vyacheslav Tropestian, the peasant revolt, lost the war against us. Just a few more pages. Okay. Then we went to war against Chief of Meria and won that war. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by King Dimitar of Croatia, was victorious in the Battle of Wodinsburg against the armies of Rata's host. Who? Oh, someone was looting, I guess. And you won against Lutov's host. Serbia was attacked by a Navarre realm peasant revolt ruled by Kevets. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against Suzdal and won the war against Suzdal. And went to war against Motayaka of Rostov. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia won the war against him. Good. The Brute. Are you still alive? Yes. Papages, Thracian peasant revolt, lost the war against Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, the noble. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against Basilia Constantine of Byzantium Empire. Oh, this guy actually died. When did that happen? Under suspicious circumstances, he was assassinated. Huh. We can declare war on you again. Sorta. We can declare war on you. Anyway. Serbia was attacked by a Serbian realm Orthodox uprising. Oh, an Orthodox uprising. Haven't seen one of those yet. And we won the war against you. Not a lot of battles. What do you mean not a lot of battles? There were 2 amazing battles we won against them. Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia went to war against this guy. Yeah, it was 1-day war. Just until he surrendered. He was a Bulgar. Sad, really. Serbia was attacked by a Serbian realm Orthodox uprising. We won and executed them. Tens of thousands of crows invaded Grodno just before the harvest, causing much damage to the farmer's field. A giant... Wait, what? A giant destroyed villages in Kasan, but then disappeared without a trace. Yeah, because the giant can do that. Dobrynia Turov adopted a feudal system in the domains, abandoning old tribal ways. Serbia was attacked by a Polish realm peasant uprising. It was quickly crushed. Strange, wonderful serpents were seen in Brandenburg. The army of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Oresz, was victorious in the Battle of Zornro against the enemies of Severodop. Who is this guy? Osvizhot. Is that a host who keeps trying to loot me? It's 41. Ah. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Putinia, was victorious in the Battle of Sembia against the armies of Savilot. The armies of Emperor Dobrynia of Serbia, commanded by Chief Feodor the Plosk, was victorious in the Battle of Murom against the armies of Buzar's host. Vyacheslav Turov married Mutulu, daughter of Khan Stark of Satikht. That's my heir. Emperor Dobrynia Serbia married Ludovorka. That's a great name, by the way. Luvorka, daughter of Harmat Dimitar of Zaton. An almost notable person. Serbia was attacked by Legnian realm. Peasant revolt. Let's send a peasant revolt, I think. Where is this? Here. Okay. Just go and kill him. Oh, the High Chieftain Vinen. Congratulations. And there goes the peasant revolt. Peace in our realm. So yeah, that was the history of Serbia. And now it stretches from the cold. Well, should I say the cold shores? Yeah, let's say the cold shores of Novgorod. To Dioclea. I think we did pretty well. Finally. So, this was Serbia, the Empire of Slavs. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I hope I see you all in the next series. Goodbye.